Oh my goodness. This new bill in California is raising rates for drivers and gig workers all over the state. This is pretty crazy. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name is Dylan. I'm just sipping on my nice glass of apple juice. No, I'm just kidding. It actually is apple juice. I just finished up with a workout, but yeah, this is the Rideshare Hub. Thank you so much for coming by. My name is Dylan. I'm an Uber and a Lyft driver, and I also share news on Rideshare. And basically right now I'm making like 35 videos because there's so much going on in Rideshare. I have a huge list. I have like 10 videos I need to film, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it all, you know? I have to go to Chicago. I have to, yeah, there's so much to do. So, I feel like you guys don't believe me when I say that's apple juice, but it actually is. So, what's going on in California right now for Uber and Lyft drivers, as well as around the country? There's a new bill that just passed. What's it called? AB5. It is a landmark bill that is protecting gig workers in California. It became law. That is the governor. That is the governor. No, that's not Arnold Schwarzenegger. Look at that hair flow, dude. Wow, he's got great hair for, you know, an elderly man. I don't know how old he is, but regardless, great hair flow, by the way. Honestly, arguably better than mine. And mine's decent, you know. But anyways, people are saying that this is fixing the gig economy and making it so Uber and Lyft drivers get paid more. That's pretty nuts. And it's offering protections for Uber, Lyft drivers and gig economy. And a lot of these protections come, so when I say raise wages, I'm talking about providing healthcare benefits. A set wage, yes, a set wage, that's what an employee means. No longer going out and driving for 3 hours and only making $10. No more of that. Even if it's slow, you will have a set wage. That's pretty much what you know, this law states. Well, it doesn't state that, but basically states that gig workers need to be on an employment status, even though Uber and Lyft are pretty much contesting it, or fighting it, whatever you want to call it, staving it, but yeah, that's what it would do. In an ideal world, or if this law actually, if Uber and Lyft actually would follow the law, which they're not, I always tell you guys, you know, follow the law when you're driving Uber, but Uber is not following the law, but they're basically saying that the law doesn't apply to them, so whatever. It pretty much does, but they don't want to do it, you know. They want to change the law, so they're putting up, they're spending like, I don't know if they're spending $90 million, but they're gonna try to fight it in 2020. But what was I saying? So yeah, this would mean more. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you want to be an employee? This new bill, like this lady right here, this lady with the green necklace, look at them beads, bro. Are those pearls, diamonds? What do you think she's saying? She's like, man, all them Uber drivers, man, they need to get paid more money. This guy's like, I don't know, dude, he's like, he's a passenger, he's like, I don't know, dude, those surge rides are already costing me a lot. She's like, them drivers need to make more money. Look at all them working so hard, man. It's like, my son is an Uber driver and he deserves to make more money. He's like, I don't know, them surge prices is pretty high. I don't know if I can afford that. I work for the government. This guy's definitely a driver himself. That guy too. Regardless, sorry guys, I got a little carried away. Okay, what I was gonna say, this is Lorena Gonzalez. She's the woman who wrote the bill, AB5. You guys still taking me seriously? I don't know. This is the woman who wrote the bill. She's in the California Assembly. She wrote AB5 and co-authored it. Co-authored it. That's a quotation. Co-authored it. and it just got passed. So she is definitely happy. California's governor because the governor still had to sign her. So she's in the California Assembly, then it goes to the Senate, and then it goes to the governor, and all of that passed, and it was huge, like 59 to 11, 52 to 11. I don't really remember the vote, but California is now setting the global standard for worker protections for other states and countries to follow. Wow. I will convene leaders from legislators, the labor movement, and the business community to support innovation in a more inclusive economy by stepping in where the federal government has fallen short. In my opinion, this whole thing that's going on is because the way that our society and economy has been running lately is by startups. So if you guys didn't know, I just graduated from school at UC Berkeley, and this is actually really good insight because while I was there, I got a really interesting taste into the world of startups, into the world of people creating their own companies, because in Silicon Valley, it's the startup capital of the world besides China, and all these companies are starting up. Uber started there, Lyft started there, Airbnb, like all of these little startups that now become huge, and they hire, well, I guess not Airbnb, but a lot of like DoorDash, Postmates, Grubhub, like I don't know where they're started, but anyways, when I was up there, I saw a lot of people creating these startups and then hiring out contract workers, because it's easy to hire a contract worker to do it, like a task, like TaskRabbit, just hire somebody, he does a task and he's done, he moves on with his life, and it's not full-time, it's just contract work. And most of our work, well, no, definitely not most, but around, like, I think it's estimated by next year, like I said, this is not completely accurate, but it's in the ballpark. I've heard this, that around 30%, so around 1/3 of the United States workforce will be gig economy, working like a bunch of different gigs, like part-time, or freelance, or whatever you want to call it, without access to like medical benefits or like a set wage, just like doing all these side jobs and trying to pursue their own business probably. And so at this point, there are so many dang freelancers and gig workers in the United States, and it's not just Uber drivers and Lyft drivers, it's DoorDash, Postmates, all these gigs, plus even like working in like nail salons, construction workers, truck drivers, all these there's a lot of industries that just use contract workers. I'm talking about 1099 workers, like no wages, or usually no set wage, like the wage can change at any time, which if you didn't know, when you signed up to be an Uber driver, you agreed that they can change the rates at any time. That's something you just sign when you become a driver. And a lot of these, like, the gig can also end at any time too. They can terminate you at any point. There's no like unions for gig workers. And so this new bill, or law, I guess, potentially affects 400,000 people in California. How many people are in California? Do you guys know? There is currently 39 million. And so it's affecting 400,000. So around 40 million. So what's 400,000? Is that 1%? No, is that 10%? Yeah, that's 10. Because what is that? 400,000 times. Wow, why can I not do math today? I'm so tired. No, it's 1%. Yeah, because 4 million would be 10. Okay, I'm tired. Okay, it's 1% of oh yeah, that's just people in total, not workers, because there's young people and old people too who don't really work, who are retired, and young people under 18, whatever. Basically, it's affecting a ton of people, and so I think that this new bill could very well not only increase wages for drivers, because now it'll be a set wage, but also provide these healthcare benefits, medical benefits. But again, Uber and Lyft need to comply. So at this point, they're not really complying. But anyways, we'll see what happens. Let me know what you want. Do you want to be an employee or do you want to be a driver or independent contractor? I will talk to y'all soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. All right, bye guys.